Shiba Inu coin is absolutely exploding. Let's talk about what's going on with this coin and where I think it could be headed to the end of this year. Make sure to watch to the very end of this video so you don't miss any of my Shiba Inu coin analysis. And if you guys want to pick up a free stock, check out our link down in the description below to sign up with Public. It's a great social investing network that you guys can be a part of. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shiba Inu. Here we are with another video. It has been a little bit of time. This is kind of typically how it goes with Shiba Inu, right? We see a massive influx of buyers going into the coin basically, and of course, massive increase in price. Well, massive obviously is a relative term. We're up about 9.61% here just over the last 24 hours. As you can see, your Shiba Inu coin was moving pretty stable, not really seeing much volatility really over the last week, but around September 30th, give or take here, towards kind of the beginning of, or the end of the month of September, we all of a sudden started to see this really interesting uptrend, right? It was just a fascinating, I don't even know what to call it really. This movement, we've never seen something like this with Shiba Inu coin before. Most of the time, we've seen more something like this, right? Where we go to the 1 month chart and a little bit of substantial down kind of trend towards the downside here. But now we're starting to curl on the 1 week chart at least towards the upside. Now we have a major breakout, obviously, to higher price points. This is huge, guys. Obviously, this is a big, big deal. And the fact that we are pumping significantly right here. Now, again, there's a lot of reasons why this could be happening or why this happened. A lot of reasons likely to do with whales. And of course, there may be some actual catalysts here that may be kind of working itself in and out of the news that we'd have to take a look at. We are going to talk about a news article today on Yahoo Finance. Is Shiba Inu coin the cryptocurrency you should be watching? Interesting. This was posted 2 days ago, so keep this in mind. This is before the actual pump that we saw today. But let's take a look at it and let's see what they have to say. The weird world of cryptocurrency got even weirder with the arrival of Shiba Inu coin. Now, among the top 30 or so cryptocurrencies in the world, its staying power is a testament to the might of memes, the contagious nature of investor groupthink, and the cuteness of fluffy dogs. But this coin that billed itself the Dogecoin killer, a legit crypto investment opportunity. Now that it boasts more than 550,000 users, there's a lot to consider before we can answer that question. The strange beginnings of Shiba Inu, launched in August 2020 by an anonymous person going by the name Ryoshi Shiba Inu, was a challenge to Dogecoin from the very beginning. Its mascot, the coin's namesake breed of a Japanese dog. It's also the mascot of Dogecoin, which itself was started as a joke based on a viral canine internet meme. Like so many other cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu is based on the Ethereum blockchain, and Ryoshi started with a supply of about 1 quadrillion tokens. That's 1,000 raised to the power of 5. Ryoshi then locked half of the tokens in a decentralized finance protocol called Uniswap and burned the other half, worth $1 billion, to Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. You can roast me in the comments, for safekeeping. Again, they donated trillions of Shiba Inu coins to India to help stem the spread of C19, and it was history's largest cryptocurrency donation. So this is just kind of a quick update on what Shiba Inu coin has obviously been doing, how it kind of got started, and a little bit of kind of the mechanics of how it works and everything. Let's get into the main point of this article here, because obviously they're going to sit here and say and give kind of some fluff about, oh, it's complicated, highly volatile, as you can see here, right? Talks about how the coin is, you can buy millions, for fractions of a cent and all that. But let's read here. Is Shiba Inu a good investment for you? If you want to look in your digital wallet and see millions, billions, or even trillions of something, you won't do better than Shiba Inu, but few experts would recommend that as a sound investment strategy. Crypto in general is in a slump right now, particularly Ethereum-based tokens like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. If that trend reverses course, it's perfectly logical to believe that Shiba Inu will be lifted by the tide. In fact, on June 24th, an expert writing for FX Street used convincing logic to predict that Shiba Inu is due for a 80% price increase, and maybe it is, but it's just as easy to find experts who predict the coin of movement will soon be tossed onto the trash heap of crypto history with the rest of the fallen altcoins. So kind of a mixed little conclusion there, right? Kind of a not exactly, well, I guess, comforting thing. I mean, on one side, they're talking about FX Street, which again, FX Street, to their credit, they have gotten a lot of the pumps in the past right about Shiba Inu. We've seen this before, right? But again, just because they've gotten a few things right doesn't mean that they haven't got a few things wrong. They have indeed, unfortunately, mispredicted a lot lot of stuff, and some of their predictions just have never come to pass. So that is something to keep in mind as well. And the fact that they're basically predicting an 80% price increase, well, I mean, what, we're up like 18% just over the last week already. Again, 80% sounds like a lot, but when you actually compare it to the actual price numerization or the numbers, right? The actual numbers that this would increase to, it's feasible, in my opinion. Keep that in mind, obviously. You know, just because I said it doesn't mean it's gonna happen. But again, guys, I think that what this article is really trying to do is just get people who are way outside of cryptocurrency, right? This is an article that is definitely kind of spieled towards an audience of people who are not necessarily either knowledgeable about crypto, they don't know anything that's going on in this industry, or they just don't understand that Shiba Inu, you know, what it is or it exists, or they just want to throw money in it and see what happens. And again, guys, the way I've always looked at Shiba Inu, and we'll hop into some technical analysis here right now, just so we can have a better understanding of what's going on with the charts and what's going on right now. I look at this as a lottery play. I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of Shiba Inu in my Coinbase account. But that being said, again, I'm not gonna be sad if Shiba Inu goes to zero, or if this coin just evaporates one day and I lose all of my money. It's not something that I'm concerned about, and it's not something that I'm gonna lose sleep about, because at the end of the day, I look at this like a lottery ticket play. If this goes big, there's a lot of potential upside to make thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands if it goes crazy big. And if it just doesn't move at all, or if it continues to decline, again, it's a loss of either the money that I invested, right? This is what's known as an asymmetric bet. An asymmetric bet is something that you can put a little bit of money, capital, or whatever, a little bit of risk up for a huge unlimited potential upside, with the only minimizing risk being you losing your initial investment or your initial risk that you took, right? These are why asymmetric bets are so great. Crypto is a great example of an asymmetric bet, just in general. If you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, Shiba Inu, whatever you want to look at. And in my opinion, Shiba Inu is a great example of this, right? It's a coin that still, to this day, is continuing to make headlines. It's continuing to trend on all kinds of different social media platforms. And it's one that has a very, very strong community of people who are continuing to support it and continuing to buy it. And obviously the price continues to react accordingly. Now, getting into a little bit of technical analysis here just to end the video off. Here's the pump that we saw, right? We saw a nice pump, kind of consolidated a little bit for, what is this, maybe about 50 minutes or so, and then pushed up to the next kind of higher price point. Couldn't really hold here, likely a lot of profit takers selling at this level, so now we're seeing a little bit more of a sell-off. Now this could be a falling wedge, so be careful. This may signify a possible short-term bearish pattern. That being said though, we could see higher highs if you're looking at this in a different way of technical analysis. Again, there's a million ways to look at this kind of stuff with TA, and a lot of it can be a little bit self-serving. So make sure you're aware of that and you're not trying to just kind of confirm your own biases about some of these coins. Let's pull back a little bit further here. Let's go to the 6-month chart. And as you can see here, this is what we've seen, right? Not a lot of volatility overall with Shiba Inu. We obviously zoom in and we can see these little pumps and dumps here and there, obviously. But overall, guys, Shiba Inu has still been relatively flat. Again, in my opinion, for this coin to go really big, we need another major news announcement, another major listing on a certain brokerage or just a different platform, or Elon Musk needs to start talking about this coin, right? There needs to be some kind of big piece of news in the market to really push this coin higher. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it today for this coin. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. If you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public, check out our link down in the description below. When you guys use that link, not only does it help support the channel, but you also get to sign up and be a part of a great social investing network. And you guys get a free stock. When you deposit $1, you use our link, deposit $1, and you guys will get a free stock. It is a great win-win for the both of us, and you get to be a part of a great social investing network at the same time. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.